Hello everybody, welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream, where hopefully we will have no more technical issues before things even start. Today we are going to be wrapping up The Thief Part 3, finally bringing this long, lengthy trilogy to an end. When we left off last time, we had gotten into a very wild fight with a variety of weapons and stats that was completely inscrutable, including a broom and a whip and daggers and things. We eventually got through that, and that seemed like a really good place to pause for a moment. Before we get going, there was originally a little pop-up on this board, which is probably worth rereading to summarize. After beating the boss, Alex takes his gun back and leaves the room, which leads to a long hallway. There are no people in sight. Alex is alone again. His new partner, Claire, had been taken captive, and his old partner, John, was still missing. Alex was unsure if he would see either of them ever again. So I guess we're gonna hunt them down. We're in some weird place that I'm still unsure if these are supposed to be the good guys or the bad guys or what. They may be kidnapping children, or the kids may be like, hey, this place sounds great, I'll go here. I don't know. They've been compared to Greenpeace, but that's generally been by the people on board with them, so that's take that with a grain of salt. We have a variety of passages here, although looking at the HUD, most of them are fake. So what do we actually have here? The blue room. Oh, okay. We are not welcome in the blue room. Just hug a few guards. Okay. Good, some more ammo. Controller FFX V10.2. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Place the troubled person under the needle. Oh dear. The troubled person under the needle. Buckle the person in and turn on the machine. The machine will not erase their minds, but make them clueless for a bit. This will give the user a chance to set them straight. Ah, okay. Note, they will still have their old memory after the treatment, but will obey what you tell them above all. Don't use anything except Homo sapiens in this machine. Okay. Are we going to brainwash somebody? Vacuum cleaner, sure. Files of people. Boring computer. Oh, there's another person in the other cubicle. I didn't even notice them there. Okay. Listen up and listen good. I have some questions that you are going to answer. It's incredible. We're not going to just shoot somebody. Okay, please don't hurt me. Just answer my questions and I won't. Okay, so what are the questions? What is this place, and what are you doing here? You're seeking world peace. Who are we? Everyone that belongs to WTF. Does anybody remember what WTF actually stands for? It's been a bit. We are a big portion of the world, and we continue to grow all the time. Most of the people that are in this cult thing are children, aren't they? By the way, I'm leaning towards bad. These people are bad. We don't refer to ourselves as a cult, but yes, we find that children are the best solution for world peace. They are our future. What do you do with the kids? How come no one is allowed to see them until they are older? We are teaching them, and our techniques of teaching can be ruined if the children see anyone from outside of WTF. When the children have grown up and are finished with their training, they get jobs with WTF. They can also get jobs elsewhere, because our ways of teaching surpass all schools. Once the children turn the age of 20, they are free to go and help out the world. Let's see. Alex started to scratch his head. He didn't understand at all. Sure, they want to make a better world. But why is there all this spying going on with Clavius? Are they enemies? Didn't make sense because Whiffs was... What? I don't remember Whiffs. Is that something related to WTF? Seeking world peace, and face it, Clavius was seeking for ruling the world. So Alex wants to ask another question. He looked down at the worker, who suddenly fell asleep. No! He was dead. I too am confused by this. Looking in the man's hand, Alex noticed some pills. Must have drugged himself. Damn. Yeah, not a fan of these dudes. I'm loving this machine design. This is where you strap the person you wish to brainwash. It's a little more dangerous than those blinking rooms and Clavius' hideouts. Okay, so we're definitely going to use this at some point. Sure, we will brainwash somebody. Locks the entrance. Okay. Door is powered by a computer. It looks like you need an ID card. Wow, just 3 completely different reasons to be blocked off. Okay. Yeah, this purple room, which is very vibrant. Wow, look at all these machines. Just a something, yeah, it's not even what a door in ZZT would usually look like. Oh, those twist buttons. Sorry? A dial? The fuse box. Maybe I should turn off the power to the controller, but I don't know which one is which, and it would probably attract some nasty guards after me. Levers. Temperature gauge. Mouse hole. A little bit of everything. Ooh, a memorandum. Please don't forget to turn off the power for the controller FFX. Okay. Yeah, the blood effects can be dangerous if you don't do them properly. We can definitely erase something unintentionally that we shouldn't be, but I think we're good here. There's computers, but they don't seem to be important computers. How come we're not, like, interrogating these people, though? Surely they can answer our questions just as well. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess now that we saw the note, we're going to be allowed to mess with the buttons. Maybe not. So not a lot of options here. I wasn't expecting to just immediately have no idea where to go. Aha, okay. Where the dude kills himself. There's a word processor open. As Alex skimmed through it, he noticed that it was a manual. The manual was on a product called... Yeah. Yes, controller FFX. Their new product for brainwashing. We're happy to present you with this, and if you have any problems, phone our technicians 24/7, toll-free, at 555-2910. Brainwasher, eh? Wonder where this is located. Probably the same thing that Clavius had in his hideouts. No matter, I should destroy it somehow. Well, presumably it's just this. Should I be shooting it? Did that set a flag? Destroy, okay. We have a quest. Actually, we're never going to be able to get into those because those aren't even actually passages behind them. Okay, there we go. Great detective work. If I were to, let's say turn off the controller FFX, which switch would I press? You wouldn't have to press any switch because that machine is to stay on all the time. I know. But wouldn't it be safe to know which one never to touch? What happens if there's a blackout in one of the rooms and I have to flick the switch to turn back on the power? I could accidentally flick the wrong one. No, because when there's a power shortage in any of the rooms, an orange sticker will be present under the switch. That shows you that you have to flick that switch if you wish to turn on the power again. Oh, okay. Pulls out his gun. I tried asking politely, but you refused to give me the answer I am looking for. Now, if you don't tell me which switch not to press, then I will have to shoot you. Okay, I'll tell you. He walks over to the fuse box and points out which one is for the blue room. Thank you. You may go now. Aye. That got results, at least. Okay, we defeated the machine with our flicking of a switch. Well, no, it was just a power switch. It's not going to blow up when you just shut it off. The lights are still on. There must be a generator. Is that what this is supposed to be? Okay. You are making progress, I guess. No, don't... Why would you want to test somebody now when it's like half broken? Are we gonna just... This is the only person that discard is a corpse and they will disappear. Are we just gonna grab this random person and try to brainwash them with that broken brainwashing machine that's shooting sparks currently? No. Well, it's a strange game. Still a bit at a loss of what I should be doing here. That person was the last person. Okay, now we can pick up the vacuum cleaner. Sure. I don't know what we will do with this. Will we just harass this person with a vacuum? What if we use the vacuum on the mouse hole to get a mouse? I knew it! Alex uses the vacuum to suck out a mouse. I am too much on the same wavelength as this game. Okay, so we're going to brainwash a mouse? I do swear that I did not, like, look at this in advance in any way. I'm just like, no, that's what's going to happen. Yep. Okay, so we put the mouse in the brainwashing machine. Mouse is strapped and ready to go. I don't know why we're doing this. This doesn't sound good. Okay, well... Really? Really? This dude's got issues. Okay, so we just Maniac Mansioned that mouse. Which did nothing for us. And now there's a bunch of guards here for obvious reasons. Alright. But now we're on a different board. And now some of these passages are actually passages. So we can explore a little bit more. It said one of them was like locked with a key card, so we're probably going to find that somewhere. Oh hey, it's Claire. What are they doing to you? Nothing really. They just kept me here the whole time. I guess this is the guards' lounge room, because there are always guards in here. I never even had a chance to escape. They told me that you were dead, and I believed them. I saw that man you were facing up against, and he looked tough. You pulled through. So happy for you. When I heard that explosion from the other room, and when some of the guards went out to investigate, I had this feeling that you had survived. Well, thank you, Alex, again. No problem. But I do wonder why they still captured you if they hadn't planned on doing anything. Did you hear anyone talking? Anything interesting? No, not really. Mostly everyone that did talk around my presence had whispered to each other. Well, let's not worry too much about it. I find it more important that we find a way out of here. All the other passages in the hallway seem to be locked. Oh right, speaking of which, I found out that John is in this building. He is in one of the rooms that lead from the hallway. I do have a pass to get into one of the rooms. I had swiped it while sitting near one of the guards. Excellent. Let's go. Half of this base is break rooms. Okay, well there we have it. It's a block that is blocking the door. The cyan room here. Fancy table? I guess it wouldn't really be a desk, because desks don't usually have so many chairs surrounding them. Locked by power. Papers. Filing cabinets. Alright, what do you got for us here? Hey, what are you doing? What? Who are you? Here's Alex being Alex. I'm Alex. Now you listen. I'm going to talk to you, and you are going to listen and speak only when I ask you a question. Don't you think this is a little harsh? Yes, but they will not cooperate if I don't scare them a bit. I'll just ask you a simple question. What do you do here? Well, I organize activities and meetings. Activities like what? Well, things like protests and spying and, spying. Yes, our boss told us to send spies into a certain man's hideouts. You mean Clavius? Yes. Why, though? What do you guys care what Clavius does? Because he is ruining our plans. What plans? To create world peace? Exactly. Please, can you leave me be? Just let him go. Probably doesn't know anything much anyway. Yeah, maybe you're right. So nothing here then? For now, at least, until we figure out how to open that other door. I mean, there's computers here, right? Wrong. Just to be certain. I'm assuming these are all just text and not any objects we can touch. Still the same. No more mouse, that's for sure. Okay, there we go. And we can play with the fuse box. Claire has the right idea. I think she's going to get it in one, though. Well, it didn't say. Or was this one? It said this is like the power door. Statue. Alright, and your deal is... Look at you pacing around. Oh, please don't kill me. I heard you were coming, and so I locked myself in this office. I was hoping you wouldn't find me. Please, please let me go. Tell me how to get into that green room. How do you expect me to know? All I know is that you need a password. He knows the password. I don't. My partner doesn't lie. Now tell us the password. You have something to hide in there? I thought WTF was supposed to be peacekeepers. We are. And why all the security? The worker looks at Claire, then looks at Alex. Okay. Password is 2921. Thank you. And if it doesn't work, we'll be after you again. Come on. Doesn't need to... You don't need to make me actually enter it. Okay, what is this room? It looks like it's got a bathroom and not a cubicle. Some statues. And a message from Leamas is green is what you fear. Okay. John. Oh, hey, it's Alex. John, is that really you? Alex? Hey. I didn't think we'd ever see each other again. Not after we split and all. John looks up at Claire. Alex notices a stunned look at John. Had they met already? Ooh. Intrigue. Oh, this is Claire. John? Claire. Claire? John. Hi. Where'd you meet her? Well, after we split, I was faced against Clavius' secretary. Well, rather, his secretaries. After beating them, I tried to find you again. However, I fell back in time. That is where I met Claire. Oh, I see. Why'd you bring her back? I just wanted to see what the future looked like. So, John, how did you end up here? Last time I heard, Clavius had you captured and was getting ready to torture you. Funny story, actually. After we had split up in Clavius' hideout, that lady who we tricked into believing we worked there and myself met up with Clavius. He told her to put me in a cell until further notice. Of course, when Clavius left to his office, the employee took me through the secret passage. I can't believe how many secrets there were in that mansion. Anyway, that lady didn't take me to a cell, but rather here. She told me that she worked here. You're lucky she cared about you. What do you mean? I mean, you are really. You are really a nobody compared to Clavius and WTF. Why would she care if you were put in jail or not? Especially since she could have had a good chance of being caught. I don't know. So what should we do now? We should try and get out of here. Exactly. But something doesn't seem right. This building seems to have a lot to hide, even though it is a peacekeeping cult. Or notorious for not hiding anything. They don't consider themselves a cult. What? Oh, I'm just saying that it is rude to assume they are cults. Then again, it could just be me. Alex, I think it would be best if we just leave now. We don't have to worry about the guards, because they know I am not teamed up with Clavius. Looks at both John and Claire and starts to wonder if they know something that they are not saying. I find it weird that both of you were comfortably sitting around, but as for me, I was being attacked. They probably think you are against them. Now let's get out of here. Okay, let's... Uh-oh, it's Claire too! So John, you were saying... Alex? Claire? But I thought... There are two Claires. Listen, you two, this isn't hard to explain. John, you were supposed to get rid of her. Oh no. What? You're planning on killing me? You can't kill me. Slank, my husband, owns WTF. Slank is an incredible name. So does mine. You are the past Claire, so you must go. Don't worry, we aren't going to kill you. We are just going to send you back home. Okay. We're getting Chrono Wars in here. I'm not going back until I see my husband. He said he needed help, and that is what I plan on doing. Hold it! This is like a horrible movie. What is going on here? Well, you brought Claire back from the past, so now we have 2 Claires. Yes, but why do you have to send the one back? Because when I was brought here, they told me to help out if needed. That's right. No, I'm not leaving. I think it is your time. You've been here long enough. Your real home is in the past. I don't understand this. Whoa. Well, Alex watches in horror as he sees a person who had been camouflaged as a statue shoot both Claires. Oh my god, Claire, why'd they shoot? What is going on here? I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong. I just wanted to see my husband again. What was written on that letter, Claire? Why'd you really come here? Frederick said his father, my husband, was in trouble. His old partner was destroying his dreams. Clavius. Claire? It was too late. Claire from the past had passed away. Claire from the future was defiantly dead. I know that's a typo, but I like that typo. She was shot in the temple, and Alex could even see some of her brains on the floor. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's pretty defiantly dead. Come on, let's get out of here. Before Alex goes out the passage, he thinks to himself, you said Slank. The more I heard that name, the more it sounds very familiar. Wait, I do know of one partnership that Clavius had, but he died. Can't remember if his name was Slank or not. It is him, and who has overtaken his position? Does anybody know what's going on? Like, okay. I don't either. I was just really hoping that somebody would. There's time travel. And there's this cult, which I'm pretty defiantly on the side that it is indeed a cult at this point, but there was some debate for a little while. And I guess they don't like Clavius. Yeah. Cinema over. This is not going to wrap up. Like, there's no way this isn't going to end advertising Find Out in The Thief 4, which doesn't exist. John, thank you, Alex. John, you have to tell me what is going on. I am totally lost. Alex, I don't know what to tell you. You're referring to why the man had killed both Claires. I am just as stumped as you. I guess time will tell. I was thinking about the owner of WTF. I have a feeling that he died. If that is so, who is running the company? Not sure. It will be better if we find a way out of here. I'm getting tired of not being able to leave this place. I thought you said they allowed you to do what you want. They do. Why don't you just leave on your own? I guess I never had time to. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna find out, because Clavius is here. Okay, guys, the coast is clear. Keep an eye open for any guards as we go forward. If we get closer to Frederick, there'll be lots more... No, there will be more guards. Okay, well, he seems to be attacking this place, so he's probably not in charge. Unless this is maximum subterfuge. Obvious? Alex, damn it, what the hell are you doing here? You were supposed to be dead. You wish. You didn't kill John either. Maybe next time you should do your own dirty work, and maybe you'll get results. Oh, I wouldn't wish something like that, Alex. You see, when you were doing whatever, I found what I was looking for. Uh-oh, he's got the wand. See this, Alex? It's that wand I was talking about, and now I finally have it. What are you planning on doing with it? Well, first I'm going to kill Frederick, but I'm not sure what I'll do afterwards. I guess I have time to figure that out. You seriously think you can get away with this? There are guards all over this building. Alex sort of laughed to himself when John said that, because Alex never had any trouble with the guards. They are so easy to beat. Sorry, John. Alex was built different. Don't worry about me. I'll survive. But you? Your life has a different kind of Pepsi twist. Huh. I see. This is a very powerful scroll, actually. Oh. Obviously uses the wand to create a fireball, which blew up the hallway where Alex and John were standing in. Ha ha ha. Let's find a way out of here, Alex. That's some good debris, I guess. Oh, is this a magic cane? No, it is just a regular old crowbar. Wow. That is sure to help us out. I bet you anything, if you were to go back out in the hallway, a path will appear. There is nothing that a crowbar can't do. This is also a peak scroll. I mean, this dialogue is definitely tongue-in-cheek, though. It is in, like, a very much ZZT cliche for crowbars to be so prominent. See? I told you. Look at that. The power of the crowbar. Well... Okay, well, it's a very powerful crowbar. Listen, ZZT pioneered the crowbar. Swing door, there's a sign on it. Gone on break. I like this background. Just fun splotches of color. Ah, look, there's a complete war going on in the building now. We better hurry and find a way out, otherwise we might be caught in the middle of it. At least one type of guard just goes for an ack. I guess we can just hopefully ignore all of these. What about you? You're just like a victim here. She is dead. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, this guard just erased the other from existence with their blood. He's ammo-less, oh no. This cute little fire burning. This place is falling apart. Wait, I do wish it didn't have pop-ups for all these shot effects. And I bet Leamas wishes that too. You desperately need that little idle command just to make sure your parser parses how you want it to. Can we use these? Those are like... well, yes it is. Those are like the healing stations. Well, I guess you can't use that one. This one's open. Okay, even if it's surrounded by fire, it still works. Better than the brainwashing machine. What do you want from me, Clavius? I have never done anything to you. No, you haven't exactly, but your father has. He was trying to ruin my life. He was extremely jealous that I became friends with the thief, so he abandons our partnership. You know, I gave him the chance to join me, and when we found the wand, we would rule the world together, but he refused. He goes and builds a damn cult that will ruin me. It's not a cult! My father never liked people like you. He learned from his mistakes and decided to create a better world. They've got a brainwashing machine. It's a cult. A better world. Ha! My ass. He was trying to make anything better. He was a very selfish person who only thought of himself. No, that's not true. My father had realized that the world had become dangerous, and so he decided to make a change. First, he created a time portal, and then he created WTF while still in the past. He told the people who joined about the future and how they could help. After a while, he headed back to the future, and he continued to give news from the future to the past. How else could we have a better teaching system? My father never told you about it because he knew you would have destroyed it. You don't think I already knew about the portal? Of course I did. In fact, I even used it to interfere with Slank's life. However, it was kind of pointless, since one of my men killed him in a casino. Ha! Oh man, that was the dude at the very, very beginning then, huh? Who just got, like, shotgun blasted to the head. What did you have planned? Yeah, I had your mom from the past come to the future and have her and your present mom killed. What are you talking about? Well, I was hoping that Slank would witness it, but yeah, you know why he didn't. Anyways, I went to the past and gave you a letter that said your father was in trouble. It worked wonders because you must have written to your mother to explain the problem and to head to the future. It was just a minute ago that I had them both killed. You bastard! It was you that had killed both of them! Alex, you found me again! Congrats! Alex? You're supposed to be dead by one of my men. Everybody just wants to kill Alex, which is, I guess, is a pretty universal feeling. That's because you don't know how to train your men. At least we don't warp people's minds or do tests on them to create perfect guards. We just take troubled people and set them straight with our brainwashing machine. Not anymore. I destroyed your controller machine. You what? Do you know how much that thing costs? I'm sorry. I just don't believe in brainwashing people. Thank you, Alex. We don't brainwash people. Frederick, just excuse Alex. He is a cop and he has to do this stuff. Oh my goodness, this is such a good cutscene. So he doesn't work for Clavius? No! I'm trying to stop him from murder. Okay, enough of this. Don't forget who has the wand. Now all of you line up against the wall, now! Now I will kill all of you, but I am unsure which of you I'd like to kill first. Frederick, because he is the son of Slank. Alex, because he is annoying and is a cop. Then there is this John fella. I have nothing against him except that he was partners with Alex. Actually, since John is the least exciting one, I'll kill him first. I always save the best for last. Incredible. Well, Alex watches John fall to the ground. He looks up at Clavius, who is looking down at John, and decides to attack him. My goodness. So this is probably the final fight. Eep, sure. It's pretty easy to corner, at least. Especially thanks to this breakable that spawns. I haven't been playing my hardest. Oh. Oh. Okay. He's surrounded and... Okay, this is interesting. A plant is now alive, and it's throwing stars, and the stars are turning into sharks, which is essentially making them like landmines that will attack if we stand next to them, but since they're not in water, they can't move. That's kind of unique, actually. I've never seen that before. But it also seems really dangerous. You can't just put sharks everywhere. Right? Oh no, okay, yes, they do. They just... I think just by default, they're gonna have a very low intelligence value, so we'll actually take time before they actually make an attack. I really don't want to get pinned in. There we go. Okay, thump. We've defeated the plant. Got rid of the mines. Can we, like, explore any of this? No, I mean... Sliding glass door to the balcony. Okay. I hope we end up throwing somebody off a building. Presumably Clavius, but who knows. Okay, and the top part is actually cut off entirely with water. Which I think actually means, like, a shark here could have theoretically moved up and started swimming in the water. Which would have been very funny. Now I'm sad it didn't happen. Okay. Frederick walks over to Clavius and pushes Alex out of the way. He pulls out his gun and shoots Clavius in the head. What did you do that for? Uh-oh, now he's got the wand. I'm sorry, but he had my father and mother's killed. I didn't want him to live, not even in jail. Continue? North, south, or east? Sure. Ooh. That's a pretty good portrait, actually. I like this. Now that Clavius is out of my way, I can continue to provide the world with peace. Yes, but you didn't need to kill Clavius to do so. Sure, he killed your family, but he was still human. You are just as evil as him now. Alex, how many people have you killed in this adventure? And you were... I assumed you were going to kill Clavius. I'm very much surprised that he's like, no, I will take him in alive. No, I'm not. I think my dad would be proud of me. Clavius was pure evil, and you can't deny that. No, I can't. However, I also cannot allow you to leave either. What? Why? Because you have learned and have seen too much. I believe that you are a worthy worker, and I'd be happy enough to welcome you aboard, WTF. I don't get it. If you guys are trying to create a better world, then why all the craziness? You brainwash people into becoming fighters. You only allow kids to join, and you won't even allow them to see their parents. You kill people when you don't need to. In fact, you even admitted that you thought you had me killed. What is up with this? We do want to create world peace, but we can't have people ruining it for us. Clavius was the most fearful person. We will do whatever we can to stop people from ruining us, and that is why I cannot allow you to leave. You could accidentally leak some information, and that may cause damage to us. I will not take the chance. This is bull. I'm getting out of here. You're not leaving. I don't want to have to use this. Frederick points to the wand. But I can't allow you to leave. Okay. Wow, same board, huh? It's got the shark stains and everything. So now we get to fight him. I really want to know what we're doing with Chekhov's balcony over there. Oh, I didn't even notice. There's a 5-shot limit on this board. You very rarely see anything that's not 0, 1, or max. So actually, me shooting a barrage of bullets across like the longer part of the room is kind of risky there. Because I was just unable to keep firing. And I guess we got like 1,000 ammo given to us in that cutscene or something, because I definitely didn't have 1,000 before, but definitely can just do this until I win now. There's not anything to worry about. Oop. Well, I guess there's tigers. You'll pay! Oh, it's explosives. What? What's going on? Who woke up here? The dead Clavius is biting me! And there was a bomb, and now the bomb disappeared. What happens? Whatever that was, it was so fast. Why did it not, like, even attempt to make Clavius coming back from the dead meaningful? It just happened. There was no comment on it. Oh, there is a health thing. I mean, I can only use that once. Alright, let's... I don't know when I saved last. I hope I don't have to hit this guy like 1,000 times again. Okay. Now we're in the tiger phase. Okay, the you'll pay phase. Okay, you just gotta shoot at the undead Clavius. I guess that's the power of the wands. Okay, it is explosives. Can't... So he occasionally pushes some bombs. I guess if the bomb... The bombs are being erased? Okay, so the bombs are bad. I don't know if it's the eyes specifically, but if I guess if those get bombed, the bombs go off, and then we just die instantly. So we want to not touch the bombs. And keep shooting. So this seems to be... Oh yeah, I could be looking for... Well... No, there's only a couple up there. Those might be objects. Now I just want to experiment with that, too. What if we put you all the way in the corner? No, that one was fine. So it is the desk, I guess. Okay, I guess we did it. Alex has Frederick on the ground and aims the gun at his head. You know, maybe I should kill you, just like you killed Clavius. No! Continue. No. Why do you care what happens to this man? He told us that we can't leave here. If I don't kill him now, he'll definitely... I do like the definitely typo just being consistent. He'll definitely try and find a way to kill us later. No, he only said that you can't leave. What are you saying? Listen, Alex, I haven't been totally honest with you, but it wasn't my fault because I didn't know until a little while ago. What is it? I am a member of WTF. I have been since I was a child. How could you not know something like this? Remember when you found me in Clavius' boat? I was captured and was placed in that room to be turned into one of Clavius' slaves. I was assigned to be a spy when I grew older, and I guess I must have made a mistake, because the next thing I remember is being woken up by you. I guess I had been in that room long enough to forget about myself. How did it finally click in again? Did you know when you went with that lady in Clavius' hideout? No, only afterwards. She had recognized me and told me who I was. I didn't believe her until I was shown some proof. They actually have this neat machine that can bring someone's memory back. Well, as long as it's been saved anyway. And that is why you could roam around at will. Yes. So are you saying that I have to stay here and work for people that I don't want to work with? I personally hate this whole WTF creation. It isn't creating world peace, but war. I mean, my god, look at all the people who died just in the hallways out there. Slank and Clavius maybe were smart, but neither of them can ever handle world fame. I don't think Frederick can either. WTF will turn out to be something great. We'll create a better world, and when that happens, you'll be glad. What I don't get is how come I never heard of anything until I started the case? Because we work from the inside out. Half of the people you know are probably part of the peacekeeping project. Slowly, we will get everyone to listen to us, and when they do, they will realize that life can be better. See. And if they don't, you kill them because they could try to stop you. Sadly, in some cases, yes. But every day, we are always coming up with new technology, and we are starting to be able to convert people's feelings without them even knowing. Of course, we'd only use this on special occasions. As time flies, we will be able to control what people think and do. We will be able to erase what we don't like and insert what we do. Just think! 1984 is being created, but we are doing it for the better. Glorious. Anyway, I am truly sorry you had to go through all this, Alex. And I'm also sorry that Claudius was killed by my boss. However, I believe that I can trust you and let you be free. You saved me before, and now I'll save you. Thanks, but what will Frederick say? Oh, he'll be fine with it. Is this going to be the 1984 commercial? After the long couple of days since Alex had started the case, yes, time has flown by. Most of the time was wasted when he fell back in time. Was it really a waste of time if he went back in time, though? Alex's boss, Mr. Brown, called Alex back for a meeting because Alex never wrote a report on what happened. Alex, I'm glad to see that you are doing well. However, I have yet to receive a report on the case I had assigned you. I know, because I didn't write one. May I ask why? Well, there was nothing to say. What are you talking about? Someone who spends around 3 days on a case can't say that nothing happened. I might as well say I was chasing a phantom. If you want, I will write a report, but there will be nothing in it. There is no evidence. There are no suspects or witnesses. There is nothing. Clavius, what about him? Didn't you find him? Sir, there was no Clavius, and there was no golden wand. There wasn't even a person named Sire. It was all a hoax, sir. Alex, are you coming down with something? It has been written in the paper all over about Sire's death. Sir, if you can find anything that shows any story on Sire, I'd like to see it. Maybe then I'll have something for this bogus report. I will just finish by saying nothing has happened the whole time I was gone. Everything is the same. Peace and quiet. The end. Thanks for playing my game. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure had fun creating it. Like most of my games, it seems to take a couple of years to finish them, but they always do get finished. I'll be starting a new game, but I am unsure of the titles so far. I'll be updating it on my webpage. Bye for now. The end. Huh. That's a surprisingly dark ending, actually. And I was indeed wrong. The game ended. The cult won, I guess. They have the wands. I guess our memories got kind of tweaked, or at least enough things got tweaked that it's all just completely smoothly covered up. What a strange game, though. I'm kind of glad it did pivot away from what it was like in the beginning, where it was just ultra cool, ultra violent cop shoots everybody and everything to get his way. Ooh. Suddenly Zeta is crawling. Interesting. I guess that's the Thief 3. It leaves itself open for a sequel. And it made the entire events of the third game, like, pointless? Realistically? Like, presumably, if we had done nothing, I guess the same stuff would have happened. I mean, we weren't even the one who killed Clavius, so that whole journey was a waste of our time, I guess. What a strange game. I mean, I don't know. Claudius, well, I don't know. The cult seems to have this time travel thing on lockdown pretty good. This is very unusual. That was The Thief 3. And the whole Thief trilogy, start to finish. It definitely went places. The first one was like a ton of fun. It is very wild how different the third game is from the first. Even with that little throwback section in the middle. I don't even know if I would say, like... The interesting ideas in this are, like, entirely unrelated to its story. It was just the choose-your-weapon melee fight. And then the shark landmines were kind of an interesting idea. But other than that, it is an action game with just a very bizarre plot that really, really goes nuts at the ends. Which is kind of strange, because it seemed pretty grounded in reality for the most part at the beginning, and it's like I was commenting on how it's kind of a shame that they have to keep this wand stuff, because otherwise it's just your bog standard gritty action game. With a little bit of mind control floors, sure, but it's a bit more like an action movie levels of realism. But it was fun to play through this whole thing. And I'm glad we got to see the uncut Thief 2, even if the parts that were cut turned out to be a maze. That will do it for now. We will be back again on Friday with something, actually. We're going to start doing a new set of polls. See where we go from there. Well, I also have to pick something for next Sunday, too. AC recently gave me access to his hundreds of unuploaded worlds, and we're probably going to do something with those. I'm not entirely sure how we'll handle it just yet. But thank you all for watching. Let me hop over to our credits, and we'll hear our little credits theme too that I also added, which is also linked in the channel description for the source. I think that will do it for now. Hope you all enjoyed The Thief, and I hope to see you next time. Later.